Hey there, Sharee from Ashima living here. I'm a naturopath, yoga and meditation teacher dedicated to helping people overcome stress, anxiety, depression and fatigue. And in this video, I'm going to dispel 5 of the biggest misconceptions and myths around how to meditate properly. So stay tuned. Meditation literally has the power to change your life from the inside out, and countless studies have shown how meditation can improve mental health, can create happier relationships, and even improve work performance. But unfortunately, a lot of would-be and newbie meditators can get quite confused about whether they're meditating properly. And a lot of this is because of a few misconceptions that are out there about meditation. So let's debunk these one by one. So misconception number 1, I tried it once, but it didn't work. This is a really common misconception that I hear from new meditators. It's like they think that the very first time they sit down to meditate, they're going to experience this deep relaxation or bliss. And what they actually find is that their minds are crazier than a bunch of monkeys on speed. And then they feel like it doesn't work for them, or they're not doing it properly. They get frustrated and they give up, which is such a shame, because the truth is meditation is a practice. It requires consistency before benefits can really be seen. And saying I tried it once but it didn't work, it's a bit like saying I tried to ride a bike for the very first time but I fell off, so I just can't do it. We know that these things take practice and that there needs to be consistency. So please don't give up after the very first try. Misconception number 2, I just can't stop my thoughts. So this is another really common thing that I hear from new meditators. It's like they have this perception that in order to be meditating properly, their mind should be completely blank. And when they find all these thoughts popping up, they get into a real struggle and resist against them as they try to stop their thoughts. And believe me, it's a losing battle, because the nature of the mind is to think. And it's very, very difficult, if not impossible, to actually stop your thoughts. So the process of meditation actually involves simply becoming aware when you've become lost in your thoughts, and then bringing your mind back to the meditation object. So the meditation object could be whatever it is you're meditating on. So the breath or the sensations in the body, mantra, whatever it is. But really it's just noticing when you've become distracted, which happens over and over again, and then coming back to that focus. And there was a study done on Buddhist monks that had been meditating for many, many years. And what they found was that compared to novice meditators, their minds were getting distracted just as often as the amateur meditators. The difference was they were able to catch themselves straight away really quickly and come back to that focus of meditation. Whereas the novice meditators would kind of get lost or distracted for a little while before remembering to come back. So please don't think you have to stop your thoughts. Not true at all. Misconception number 3, I just don't have time to meditate. Look, we're all really busy these days, but the truth is we make time for what we prioritize. So if better mental health, feeling calmer, happier, enjoying your life more is a priority for you, then you can make time to meditate. And you don't need hours and hours each day. If you're just beginning, you could start off with 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe up to 20 minutes per day. And if you're struggling to find time, then you need to make time by taking out something that's maybe not as important to you. You know, less time on Facebook, less time watching TV, or even just wake up 10-15 minutes earlier. It's as simple as that, but you must make time for meditation. Misconception number 4, I just don't have the space to meditate. Look, we've all seen those beautiful pictures on Instagram of people meditating at, resorts on the beach in beautiful little teepees and stuff like that. And it can be tempting to think that we need to have the perfect, beautiful space to set up in order for us to really meditate and experience calm. But the truth is you don't need that. You can meditate anywhere, as long as you're not going to be disturbed and it's relatively quiet. So it could be, you know, on your couch in the lounge room, sitting up in bed, outside, in your office on your lunch break, if you're on your own and you're not going to be disturbed. The important thing is that you just make time to do it regularly. And misconception number 5. This one isn't as common, but I do hear it sometimes. People wonder if they meditate, does that make them a Buddhist or something like that? And look, definitely not. So even though some meditation practices stem from Buddhism, meditation is a completely secular practice. It doesn't ask you to believe in anything in particular. So it doesn't matter if you belong to a different religion, if you're an atheist, or you don't have any religion at all. Meditation can benefit you. And that's why it's being used now in hospitals, schools, psychotherapy. It really is beneficial for anyone from any walk of life. So I encourage you to give it a go. Okay, so now that we have cleared up those 5 common myths and misconceptions about meditation, I invite you to try it yourself by signing up to my free 3-part video meditation course. So depending on where you're watching this, the link will either be above or below the video. Give it a click, sign up, it's totally free, and you can experience the benefits of meditation for yourself. See you next time.